dose of lifestyle and inspiration. Come and learn what's new on the streets. Demetria's got you broadcasting live from Chicago. And so you know you're getting all the latest thoughts. And so you know you're getting all the latest thoughts. MzMetchi Show.
And now, let's give a warm welcome for the host of the MzMetchi Show. Introducing influencer and media personality Demetria Brown.
Welcome back to the MzMetchi Show. As always, I'm super excited to bring you all someone that you should know. My guest for this evening is Darryl Deshawn, and baby, he is an icon. And if you don't know him, after today, you are about to get to know him. He is the creator for Moving LA, which is a new reality series that's set to be released soon. So without further ado, I want to bring you all my very special guest, Darryl Deshawn. Hey, babe!
Hi. How
Come on
you
in
doing?
and sit down.
Hi.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. This
So-
is nice.
Friend, first off, because y'all, I have been knowing Darryl Deshawn for, oh my goodness, since, is it 06?
We can even tell the time.
And we're not going to give y'all the year.
Yeah, we're not.
It's somewhere around that circa
Uh-huh.
the early 99 and the 2000s.
Yeah.
How have you been?
I've been good. Just running around and working and really getting this show under wraps, and it's been quite a blessing.
Now, I know today we're here to promote your new reality series, Moving LA, but I feel like that before we kind of delve into that, I really want for everyone that's tuning in to kind of learn a little bit more about what you do outside of the show, because, baby, you tip off a lot of different hats.
Yes.
So talk to me.
Well, they call me the jack of all trades, master of all of them. So, well, where can we go? I can say born and raised in a small village, Robbins, Illinois.
Okay.
Single parent. My mom raised 4 boys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the oldest of 4.
Okay.
And my dreams have always been to make it out of something.
Mm-hmm.
Like having 3 other brothers who are just all different. I called us the Fantastic Four at one point.
Okay.
Because there was nothing that we couldn't do together. But then my brothers got older and they started having kids, and
Yeah.
I'm still
Life kind of changed a
life
little
changed, and I was like, well, here I am by myself, but
bit.
I
Here
still
we
had
go.
to make it work.
Yeah.
And thank God I did. I didn't give up on my imagination and how I dreamed of things.
That's
and
right.
all those things kind of played a key part in my life, as acting and
Mhm.
dancing and singing, and wanted to be a director or anything I felt like was far-fetched. I just wanted to do it
That's right.
as a kid.
That's right.
And as I got older, everything that I've manifested from that moment, literally I'm living it right now.
That's right. And, I know that when we, like kind of got back in tune with each other once we were in the business realm of
Mhm.
things, you've had a lot of diverse roles of different things that you've played. So
Mhm.
can we talk a little bit about when was that moment that you said, I'm about to shoot this reality show for
Ooh.
Moving LA?
I would say BET weekend when I saw you.
Stop.
Yes, I saw you that year at BET weekend. I was talking to a producer,
Mm-hmm.
and he walked up to me and said, "You should do television." And I was like, "Okay."
Yes. Because let me tell you, you were looking, I told them you were an icon before you came on. It was giving iconic, the blazers, the outfits, the whole weekend. You killed it the entire weekend.
Thank you.
Okay.
I was trying, y'all. It was BET. I had to make sure I was
You got a big stepper.
Uh-huh. So the guy walked up to me out of nowhere and was like, "You should do television." And I was like, "Okay."
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of like pulled me to the side and was like, "Are you on TV? Are you doing anything
Right.
Far as like reality?" And I was like, "No, I'm not." And it just kind of sat with me when I got home. I say a month later,
Okay.
I was watching Love and Hip Hop, and I paused it.
The Ratchet.
I was okay. Now, all reality shows are different.
Yeah.
Every show has something to give. Every show has something different to, portray.
Okay.
However, I just watch it from a director's eye.
Mm-hmm.
And I paused it and I leaned up and I said, this is a real story. I said, God, what am I not doing? Like, what am I not doing all at once that I just can't seem to get through?
Yeah.
And I was like, just give me a sign.
That's right.
The sign was right in front of my face the entire time. I literally watched like 5 episodes. And I thought about what the guy said.
Mm-hmm.
You should be doing television.
Yeah.
I got to immediately writing in my notes, June 14th,
Mm-hmm.
a reality show treatment, as if I already had it. I already had my cast. It was already mine.
Yeah.
And from that moment to now, what a journey and what a turnaround it has been since me writing it to now I'm filming it.
Now, I know that when we were discussing, of course, you coming on the show, that it was important for you to not only kind of highlight the wins and the things that were going on in your life, because you've done so much, but you also wanted to, just talk with everyone that was tuning in today about some of the challenges that you had to overcome. Can you kind of share a little bit about what that was like as far as just kind of overcoming that?
Yes. So, as we know, I stayed in LA for 7 years, and I was going to Atlanta to visit for 7 days.
Okay.
7 days turned into 6 months, and it was I was going to Atlanta to do promotions for a club for Labor Day weekend, and 7 days turned into 6 months, and I felt like I was kind of tricked out of my spot, and it felt like a nightmare that I wanted to wake up from, because I left a place that I was really doing well in, and I came somewhere that I knew nothing about.
Okay.
And
you had to start over?
I had to start completely. I lost everything. I had to start completely over. And I ended up moving back to Chicago October 17th, and I isolated myself for 8 months completely. I didn't want to be.
Just going through that for real?
Yes, I isolated myself for 8 months, and I didn't want to be bothered by nobody. I cut my phone off. I just was in a really dark space. I felt like I was in a dark place, and I was really mentally just over it, and I didn't want to do anything industry-wise, my career, and it was one of the most difficult times for me, because I'm such a light person. I'm such a happy person. So to even go through that,
it was heavy.
It was heavy on me for sure.
And can you talk a little bit about how you're still serving in an industry that essentially it hurt you at one point?
Yeah.
How were you able to kind of manage that? To really, I'm still giving myself to an industry that it wasn't very kind.
I don't want to be cliche about it, but I'm gonna say it. God. I prayed every day.
Okay, we praise God over here. You ain't never look.
Okay,
you don't never have to be afraid to praise Him.
I'm like, listen, that was literally the head of my everyday. It was me praying myself through it, picking myself up through it, and just really getting out of this dark energy and dark space, and just really remembering who I am, and knowing my worth, and knowing my self-worth, and knowing the kind of power I possess.
That's right.
And once I started looking back at different pictures and videos, and I had to shake it off, and I was like, no, this is not me.
Right. Like I'm not, this is temporary.
This is temporary.
That's right.
I'm really him in real life.
Come on now.
So I have to get out here and show me and show the world just how him I am.
That's right. That's right.
And it's been nothing but a journey. I can tell you that.
So you're in the midst of filming, and you still have so many other things that you do within the fashion world and everything. How do you balance?
What is balance? Okay.
What is balance?
What is balance? When you wear all the hats, I have so many people telling me daily, get your rest. Don't be working so hard. For my mom, for my good friends, my close friends.
One of them is here.
Yes.
That literally just said it.
Yes, literally. One of them is here. And it's just like, everybody just wants to, everybody is really concerned on, am I not getting sleep or rest, because they know I work so hard. So I'm not a robot. I don't want to ever crash out, but people really do think that, okay, he has to be, is this a method, or it's a reason why he's doing it like this? And I always tell myself, well, I took 8 months off. So
you in grind mode.
I'm in grind mode.
That's right.
It's ready, set, go over here.
We move in LA. I'm really excited. When I saw the promotion for Move in LA, I was really excited for this project. So, any sneak peeks? What can we look forward to for Move in LA? Like what are some things that I'm trying to get some exclusive tea here, but
okay.
What can we look forward to?
So I'm gonna do it the first time here. So the exclusive is I do plan on releasing the first episode probably in a month or two.
That's exciting.
And no one knows this.
Our little secret.
Yes. Keep it on the hush. And I've been really filming like crazy. And I just think this whole message and everything that Moving LA stands for, because Moving LA is not about me being in LA. It never did. It never meant that. It's about my journey in California and how I left and why I'm coming back to what it did for me. Okay. As a hustler, as a mover, as a shaker in the industry. Okay. That's what Moving LA is.
I love it.
And it's basically about my life as a centralized character because I went through a lot of mental things, leaving LA and coming back. So how did that piece together to make me want to be able to be where I used to be? Because I got unfinished business to take care of.
That's right.
And in the journey, I invited 11 people, 11 cast members, a part of my journey, to highlight them. Because in this industry, we're always unseen and unheard, and we have to do extra things to have a platform. But that's right. No one has really gave it to me. I want to be able to give it back.
Come on now.
Be a bridge builder, not a bridge burner. You know? So I want to be able to give back opportunity to people I know for a fact are just as thriving as me.
I love that. I a few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to hang out with Darryl Deshawn and a few. Was everybody there from the cast that night?
Only three. Three were there.
It was, first off, you all were a fun group. So I'm really excited for everyone to just kind of meet all of the people that are on there. Since you've been filming, any highlight moments for you that it just kind of makes you sit back like, this is what I did it for?
You know, overcoming depression and looking back as a reflection and saying, just 8 months ago, this was not the same person.
That's right.
So to see my manifestations on film and to see how happy I am and to see how hard I've been working, it's a pretty, and I'm getting chills, it's a pretty big deal for me. You know, I've been pitching it for 2 years. And finally someone saw us and wanted to take a risk. Not a risk, I want to say risk, but take a leap with us.
That's right.
Because risk sounds bad.
Yeah, no, we're not liabilities.
We don't want
it's all about the ability, you know.
Assets. Okay, they took the leap. And, you know, I just think everybody plays an amazing part. It definitely takes a village. Yeah. And I tell myself all the time, when people say we want to give everybody else thanks, I want to give myself a pat on the back.
Come on now.
I want to give myself a high five, and I'm going to give myself a standing ovation because I did this.
That's right.
And it took me to do it. Sometimes it's not going to take us, but it's going to take us.
Yeah. It's funny that you said that. I recently was talking about it on my radio show, The Blueprint Live, how I was looking for a platform like the one that I had to create.
Yes.
In order to empower and to have a voice. I mean, you get a lot of doors closed on you. You get a lot of people that may not want to hear your story. So as soon as I saw the promotional content for Moving LA, I was immediately just beaming with pride because I know, I'm like, he built this. He built this.
From the ground up.
From the ground up.
Literally.
And, you know, can you kind of just give maybe, even if it's just a tip, something for our listeners, because there's somebody that's going to be tuning in that is going through a difficult time. They want to get up. They want to get it started, and they're having a hard time. What piece of advice can you offer them to just kind of get everything going for themselves?
I would say the same grace that has saved me from my trauma, from my depression, and has carried me through my mental action is the same grace that's going to overcome every obstacle that you want in life. It's the same thing that's going to keep you and carry you in this industry, and know that you can do it because it doesn't matter who else believes in it. It takes one person, and that's you.
That's right. Ooh, I got chills now. I have chills. Now, you're going to be hanging out with me for a second because, you know, today we're going to be talking about pivoting.
Okay.
And I feel like that we can talk about it from both a business and a personal aspect, but I'd love for you to stick around. But before we take a quick break, what's next for Darryl Deshawn in this season?
Ooh, okay.
Besides the reality show, because we already know that's the one and the
that's
two. But
coming up.
what
yeah.
you know, what are some things, or even just what are you manifesting at this point?
Well, I am producing my very own clothing line. I've been working on that for so long, so stay tuned for that.
Okay.
And I'm getting back into music. I'm writing music again. I'm singing again.
Because you released a song for the holidays.
I did.
I need to be added to the distribution list. Okay, so that we can get that early.
Yes,
but
all I want for Christmas is definitely out on SoundCloud. Y'all can search it up. But Darryl Deshawn, it's a fun jingle. It was just something to really get me back into the swing, and it's very fun. It's very festive.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. I really recorded the song in my kitchen.
Stop.
And the neighbor was walking past the door, and she was like, "It sounds like Christmas in there," and I was like, "Well, thank you."
Right, like let me go press record.
She literally sat there and was like, listening to the whole thing because the laundry room is right next door.
Okay.
So I saw her little feet, and then she was like, "It sounds like Christmas."
I love.
And
that.
I was like, just that moment really did it for me. Just if that was my first and only listener. Okay. I was happy about that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, you all, we have to take a really quick break, but Darryl Deshawn is going to be hanging out with us for the rest of the show. So we'll be right back. Welcome back to the MzMetchi Show. Time to hop into our topic of the day. And tonight, I feel like it's only befitting that we talk about pivoting in life.
Okay.
You know, just based off of what you shared. Now, I have my special guest with me tonight, Darryl Deshawn. He is going to be, kind of joining in on the conversation.
I'm loving it.
You know, I always love to keep it with you.
Always.
So I know that when earlier we were talking about you pivoting from, just like moving from California to going to Atlanta. What would you say? Like, would you say that was the biggest pivot that you had to do just overall?
I would say that because I was fixated with being in California as long as I could. And I feel like, things happen. And I thought about it in two ways.
Okay.
I thought about me going to Atlanta was a setback, a minor setback for a major comeback.
Okay.
And I also thought me going to Atlanta was just like, maybe it's not meant for me to be in LA no more, especially a place where I know that's where I'm meant to be. So I guess me moving from that, I took it as everything happens for a reason.
That's right.
Because what I thought was a setback was a major comeback for me.
That's right.
To get back into the industry, because if I can do it in LA, if I can do it in Atlanta, I can do it anywhere.
That's right.
And what better place to do it from my foundation?
Come on now.
So,
come on. Well, when I think about it, I break it down in a couple different ways, because when I think of pivoting, is naturally I think about my business. I also think about personal, and probably to date, the biggest thing was kind of coming out of grief after I lost my mom on like a personal note, and I think, if you've ever lost someone, what it's like to be in a certain place, and you like, I have to shift, because if not, I'm going to continue to keep sinking into this place. So that we ain't gonna cry today, because it's the MzMetchi Show. we keeping it up. But I would say that the shift that I had that was the most notable was pivoting in my business. I started off in event planning, which is kind of crazy to believe. It was great, and really media, it stumbled on my lap. But I still, and if my friend Whitney is watching, I'll never forget, we were at Miller's Ale House in Orland Park, and I was just telling her, I'm like, I was stretched thin at this point because I was still doing event planning, but then I had kind of started dabbling into media. And she sat there with me. She took out a pen and she took out one of their large napkins. And she's like, it's time for you to scale and do what makes you happy. Because media was making me happy at that moment, but I was scared to take that leap because I didn't want it to look too erratic as a business owner, right? I'm like, I'm going to stick with it. I'll be fine. I'll do it. I still have this napkin to this day.
Oh, I love that.
But she literally, she helped me to basically kind of scale everything that I was doing. And I kid you not, I have that napkin, but I did walk away from event planning because I was not happy anymore. I wasn't barely making any money. And I just wasn't happy. And media that was the heartbeat for me.
Yeah.
And it's like when I think that had I not had that space to like really open up and just say, I don't really like this. I don't want to do this anymore. I probably would have still tried to make it work. Potentially, not so much as even to save face, but just because I felt like I embarked on it and I was supposed to continue to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. When you think about the moment, I'm sorry about that. When you did kind of make that shift, what really stood out for you as far as maybe like some feelings or things that came up? Because I was scared.
This always chokes me up. My mom was in a coma for about 3 months.
I remember that.
And what would my life be trying to figure out a world without her and going on in my career, or telling myself it's going to be okay because we know that's what we love to hear when we don't really want to hear that.
It's so cliche.
I just can remember my mom in my ear, like, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm going to be okay. You got to do what you got to do. But it's hard to not understand, like, this lady.
That's rough.
I don't know what my career would have felt like not having her a part of it.
Right.
And she's been my biggest cheerleader from the very beginning.
Yeah.
So nothing else mattered to me. And I felt like, what can I do to change her situation?
Yeah.
Because it was nothing that we could do.
Yeah, it was kind of out of
out of our hands.
Yeah.
And the doctors were telling us, like, it's unlikely she would come back. And it was just like seeing my mom on ventilations and knowing that this was all they can do. I was like, this is not it. This is not how I envision my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not prepared to lose her at this point of my life.
That's right.
I'm not prepared for that. And I just prayed every day. I was like, Lord, if you can keep her here, like, I promise you, I'll just do better.
Right.
And
I'll do whatever you
want me to do. I'll do whatever you want me to do. And
that's really it. Oh, friend, I'm sorry. Look, I wasn't trying to do that, but it's real. It's real, and I think that when we kind of like encounter these moments, this is the stuff that's not getting talked about, right? Like it's healthy to have these conversations, but a lot of the times they don't come up because we're just told to be strong, and it's like wherever you have to navigate that. But it's a challenge.
Yeah,
it's a big challenge.
It was definitely one of the hardest feelings for me as her oldest son, as the one she had first, and she tells everything to and shares everything with.
Yeah.
I just couldn't imagine my life without her, and I wasn't prepared for it. But on a lighter note, she came back.
Come on now.
And
you can't tell me that's not God, though. You know, okay.
And changed my life completely. Just knowing that this lady went from not being able to talk, not being able to walk, not being able to, like, pretty much do things that she normally would do in her everyday life.
That's right. And
seeing her root for me still and cheering for me, and she's always been in my corner. I mean, she started talking and she don't stop. That's the bad things. Are the bad things.
Okay. Like once you get started.
My mom, she definitely is a new woman, and even her, she has a new take on life. So it taught me in that moment, don't waste your time, because we never know when our last days are with our people that we love the most.
That's right.
And it just taught me, just by any means necessary, just keep going. Because I can hear her literally cursing me out, telling me,
like, you better get up.
It's not about me. It's about you. Like, that's what she would literally tell me that. Like, it's like, but how can I not worry about you?
Yeah.
So when it comes from pivoting to trying to figure out my career, it's like, well, this is not important no more. It's you. Exactly. But she's telling me, like, no, this is important.
You. Yeah.
And my mom is such a Cancer, so she's like, listen, do what's best for you. You got to live your life.
Because Mama lived her life. That's what she
said. She literally was like, I'm here, I'm good, but you got to live your life. And I was like, okay. But it's hard for us to see it like that. So
when you think back on like those moments where you had to pivot in the past, and maybe it might have been a little bit of a challenge. Because I know, like, when I think back to that time of all of that was going on, I wonder how current me would handle it versus who I was in the past, you know?
I feel like past me would have passed me.
Okay.
Older version. Older me would have been like, what we doing? Where you at? Because older me is like, ooh, everybody's just, the world we live in, everybody's just so fragile. But the younger me was fearless. Like, I'm talking about, I'm fearless now still, but fearless with maturity. The younger me was fearless and just like out there. Like, I don't care what was going on. I'm here. This is my moment.
And that's it.
That's the older me would have been looking at me like, you ready? I've been here. Where you at?
Okay. Yeah. And see, for me, something that helped me for any time that I was at a place where I felt like I needed to make a shift was do it afraid. Because I'm still even now trying to navigate and figure out where some of those fears come from when things come up, when you know it's time for you to move. Yes. Okay, because let's talk about when you know that it's time for you to pivot and to make a shift, and you may stay there because of fear. The old me was afraid. The new me, even if I am afraid, I push through that. Anyway. You know, I would say that's probably the difference for me. That's definitely the difference. Do you think that your pivots were worth it?
I do.
Yeah.
I feel like everything I did with pivoting through life as a young adult to an adult, I feel like it was every bit of worth it, because I wouldn't be who I am today if not it happened like that.
Exactly.
Because what I thought was being afraid was kind of like some of the best moments of my life. You know, like if I never thought about leaving and going to LA for the first time, that was scary. But I was like, I got to get out here and dream. I got to get out here and do it. When I went to New York for the first time on a plane, and it was actually on 9/11, and my mom was so scared about that. My mother she was like, you're not getting on that plane. Pick another day. It's the trauma from what happened.
Yeah.
But the number is what scared her. And I was like, Mom, I gotta get out there and do it.
Right. I gotta
go. And I think I've always been that part of her as her child. Like, I'm the go-getter. I'm the one that's going up and go. I'm going to leave. I'm going to stay gone. I'm going to figure it out.
Right, like,
I've always been like that, because I feel like you never know until you go.
That's right.
You'll never know.
Ooh. First off, that's a word. And I think we're going to close it out there. We hope that you all enjoyed tonight's topic. When we come back, we're going to go ahead and hop into some Dollar Tree beauty finds.
Ooh,
yes.
That sounds great.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
And so you know you're getting all the latest thoughts. And so you know you're getting all the latest thoughts. MzMetchi Show.
I choose to step outside of the circumference of my circumstances. Working on my fourth second chance, and honestly, I'm not sure that I got much more left in me. I've pivoted 360 degrees, so I find myself in a safe space, in the same place, looking back at the reflection pitifully. But see, I didn't come here for no pity party. Just shoot me a couple of prayers that's meaningful and hearty, but only if your soul is right. Because I can't afford for your devils to be dancing with my devils in a mismatched oversight. Running through the tunnels of life trying to get to my internal light. I spend weeks trying not to appear weak, running backwards and steadfast for the happiness that I seek.
Broadcasting live from Chicago, and so you know you're getting all the latest stars. And so you know you're getting all the latest stars. MzMetchi Show.
Welcome back to the MzMetchi Show. You all know that every week I am always trying to bring you some amazing finds. And this week I stopped at my fave, and I think it's your favorite too, the Dollar Tree. Give it up for the Dollar Tree. So look, I am really, really big into beauty. So of course, I wanted to bring you all some of the things that I found, and in hopes that you would be able to find it too. Now, please know this, every Dollar Tree is not the same. So this may not be available at your local Dollar Tree, but just know there's one literally on any corner. So you can find any of these items that are here today at one of your local stores. Let's go ahead and hop in. So I am an eyebrow girly. Unfortunately, I was blessed with the more thinner eyebrows, so I need a little bit of a boost, and I found these. I live and swear by these LA Color eyebrow pencils, okay? This pencil is a little bit thicker, and again, it's only, I know we're at Dollar Tree, but it's $1.25. Another one from LA Colors as well that you can find in your beauty aisle. This one is going to give you more of those strokes that you like versus a thicker pencil. So make sure, ladies, you need this in your bag. And I mean, for $1, you can't beat that. Eyeliner. Now, let me tell you this. I love a good liquid eyeliner. And one of my favorites is by La Masserie. Okay, this one is a liquid, but they do also have the pencil. This is just my preference. But again, for $1, you can't beat that. Now, from the same line, you can also find their matte setting spray. Where are my oily girls at? Where the oil at? From the front to back. Okay, you need this setting spray in your life, okay? It's only $1. You can put this in your travel bag. I bought a lot of these and I dropped them in for stocking stuffers over the holidays. I bet y'all didn't even know it was from the Dollar Tree, and the girlies loved it, okay? Get this, you need it. Now, LA Colors is one of the brands that you're going to find consistently through the Dollar Trees because, you know, it's quality makeup, but it's at an affordable rate. Their highlighter, go ahead and put it on that nose, girl. Get it on there in the little crevice of your eyes. This is something that you definitely should have. Every girl needs a good highlighter. Come on now. Beauty blenders. Let me tell you how I haven't bought. If you are paying more than $2 for a beauty blender, shame on you. Shame on you, okay? They have them available. You can get them in packs of 3. You can get single ones. I personally prefer the beauty blenders that have the flat top because it allows me to do whatever blending I need to do on my face. Get in soon, okay? They have this beautiful facial roller, okay? It's only, we're talking about $1, you guys, okay? And then, of course, an oil roller because, look, you're going to see a lot of things with MzMetchi's makeup. She's an oily girl, okay? This is not a combination skin. It get real slick around here. So, you know you need that oil roller. Get in tune. Now, when you have had your makeup on and you're ready to get it off of your skin, because I don't know about you, but one of my favorite parts about wearing my makeup is when I get to take it off after I've gone to where I need to go to. These little scrubbers, 2 for $1, you can't beat it, okay? This is going to help to get all of those makeup particles right out of your skin. And last but not least, you know that you need a place to house all of your makeup. They have beautiful makeup bags, and I literally see different designs for every store that I go to. And please believe that I go to more than one Dollar Tree. I don't just go to the one that's in my neighborhood. So ladies and gentlemen, because we know y'all like a little bit of makeup too, make sure that you go and visit your local Dollar Tree for all of your dollar finds. All right, be right back. Welcome back to the MzMetchi Show. It's that special time of the night.
Ooh.
I'm here with my special guest, Darryl Deshawn, and he has agreed to join me for our drink of the night.
I can't wait.
You know, you're here. I felt like I wanted to keep this really, simple so that we can go ahead and get the party going. So tonight's drink of the night, we are doing a vodka and lemonade featuring Tito's and Minute Maid. You ready to pour up?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it. I got the handle today, baby. Okay. And as y'all can see, somebody put some work in there. I don't know who. It wasn't us. It wasn't us. This genuinely was not us.
No, it's not.
Now, do you drink vodka?
I do.
You do?
I do.
I am a tequila girl, but I will say this.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough.
Tito's.
That's it.
Tito's is actually one of my favorite
vodkas
that I drink.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. You can add a little. You could always think about being courteous and put more juice.
Put more juice. Oh, okay.
He's getting ready to pour more alcohol.
I thought you wanted more alcohol.
That's it.
Here we go.
A little color. Do it. Just.
Okay. Look. Let's see. Me. I'm gonna fill it.
To the brim.
Cheers.
That's not that bad. Now, okay, this is actually good. All right.
Get you one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Get you one of these.
A quick fix. It tastes like a lemonade, it says like it has like whipped cream in it.
It's giving. We should be in Cancun.
Yes.
Salute. Cheers.
Oh, this is good, y'all.
All right.
Yeah, we ain't gonna. Give about 3 more cups of this.
It's given. I need to put this in one of my thermal cups.
Yes.
And then I need to run.
Yeah.
Out the door.
And give me one too.
Okay. We're gonna do that. All right, y'all. Until next time. I want to share something with you. Life treats you the way that you feel. It's a reflection of how you feel about yourself. When you feel better mentally, emotionally, or physically, you find that you attract better experiences. This is your life, and you're the author to your story, and no one else holds the pen but you. So if you're speaking negatively to yourself, if you're feeling bad, you're in a rut, start by making some small changes. Speak kindly to yourself. Speak positivity over your life and the things that are around you. And I think that you'll find that it's going to better shape those experiences. Thank you so much for tuning into the MzMetchi Show. Until next time, bye.